Hey everybody, what's going on? Emo Tempest here, and welcome to the starting of Lorcana, of the first chapter, if you will. We're doing the Lorcana trading card game starter deck reviews. I was able to get all of my hands on the 3 starters and a box at Gen Con. This is the Amber Amethyst box, ready to play deck, including 2 foils, which are the ones you see on the cover. We have the deck list, in case you're wondering, and in the back is just kind of the heart of the magic is the kind of deck it is. Kind of tells you what it has in the contents, as well as 1 booster pack, which I'm always excited about. I don't know a lot of products that do that anymore, other than the like grab bags that you often see like at Target or Walmart or something like that. But the set does drop in a week, August 18th, and at your local game shops, mind you, and then at Disney's and most big box retailers on September 1st. So, yeah, we have the pack, we have the starter deck, we have your comprehensive, not really comprehensive, but your basic rule book. Goes over just the basics from the beginning and the main phases, playing the colors, counters, questing, and all of that goodness. It's just a really good way to get you started. This is a basic mat. Play mat to kind of get you a feel for where your things go. Cards in play. You can kind of reverse it, so I'm not really sure how things go. I'm sure everyone's going to play in their own unique way anyway. Off to the side here, we also have damage counters and a quest lore counter. So you have like small damage counters, and then your that one to keep track of the lore that's on the play mat. But yeah, anyway. The starter deck is Amber Amethyst featuring Moana and Mickey Mouse. I believe the Mickey Mouse is the super rare foil and Moana is just a rare. In terms of value, these starter decks don't provide much other than just getting a few extra uncommons and stuff, like this Ariel. She's not that great, but see, here's the powerhouses. Yeah, so Moana is the rare and Mickey Mouse is the super rare. Trying to get you guys a good look here, so if you haven't seen any cards yet. We have Cinderella, which is a solid card. I'll go over into that a little bit later. Hades, which is one of my favorites. We're gonna try to build a villain deck first off as soon as we can. We have Hey Hey from Moana as well. Maximus. This one's not that great. There's a better one. We have Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. The Minnie Mouse is going to be part of the theme, the Moana theme, Princess. We have a Stitch, just a basic 1-drop. Be Our Guest is a solid uncommon for your deck. We have Control Your Temper, which is terrible, and so is Hakuna Matata. Part of Your World is the rare, which is decent. You can put something back from your banished area or your graveyard discard pile to your hand. In the Amethyst side, we have a few Dr. Facilier, which is a solid card. Jafar, Flotsam, and Jetsam, more decent cards. The Magic Brooms here are what's going to be the big thing, I believe, for your Mickeys. You have Maleficent, 3 drops, which are very good. Olaf, Pascal, also a good uncommon. And 3 Rafikis. Rafiki has Rush, which means he can check or attack other forwards. The Wardrobe and Sven, pretty normal vanilla cards. The Wardrobe is a decent 3/4. And Friends from the Other Side is your Pot of Greed, your draw 2 cards. That's probably one of the biggest reasons I like this deck, the starter the most. It has the most draw potential. And recursion, which is very, very helpful in a game like this. And everything else pretty much is pretty average in terms of like the characters and stuff. You don't have a lot of big hitters. Your whole point is to be able to hit multiple times and get your forwards back, or get your your inks back, or whatever they're called. And so some of the notable cards in this side are part of your, what's it called? I already forgot. Part of your house, I think, or something. The Hades, Hey Hey, and the Cinderellas. These are the most playable ones, probably. Again, you're looking for the princess. I believe the Minnie Mouse is also on there. And like I said, some of the notable ones that I would use off the bat are the Pascal, the Maleficent, the Brooms, again, because they go with that, but then you have the Jafars and the Dr. Faciliers. These are great 2-drops to check for the rest for a few turns, because he's a 2/4 when he attacks. The Brooms lets you put stuff back into your deck, and then with Mickey, the Brooms go back to your hand. Jafar also checks early on, and then Maleficent draws when she comes in. So again, draw power, as you're seeing, is one of the things that Amethyst does well. Pascal is a good 1-drop, gets evasive as long as you control another character, which evasives can only check other evasives. So, and then Yzma lets you scry when she quests, which is very helpful when you have friends on the other side, which lets you draw 2 cards. So you can kind of always manipulate what you're getting into a little bit. So there's that synergy that you're getting from the Amethyst side. Mickey Mouse, you pay 1 less ink to play a Broom character, and whenever one of your Broom characters is banished in a challenge, you may return that card to your hand. And like I said, when they come in, they can put in any other character back into your deck. So you kind of see what's going on here. Again, this deck doesn't have too big of some like characters that are really big like some of the other ones. Like I believe there's an 8/8 in the steel one that cost 8. It also has the Simbas that are 6. I think Dr. Facilier is probably one of the bigger ones in this one. And he's only a 7 that you could shift on 5. But Moana, when this character quests, you can ready your other princess characters. They can't quest for the rest of this turn, but they can attack again. Or, better said, they can attack also, right? So you would have them all quest. You would have, for example, Cinderella quest for 2. And then you would have Moana quest for 3. Cinderella will come upright, will ready herself, and then she will attack something. Check one of the other characters on your opponent's board if you'd like. Readying them just also means they can't get checked on your next turn. So, and again, Minnie Mouse is your other princess. So that's the small synergies that this deck has. And that's the overall premise that you're kind of going for. Just a lot of, draw power and recursion. I think again, because everything's such smaller cost-wise between 1 and 6, that your total curve should be faster than most decks. The pack is Horus, Jasmine, Elsa. Control Your Temper, which we don't need. Another Maleficent, which would be a great addition. Cerberus, Rafiki, also a decent addition. Another item there for Emerald. King Triton. Cruella de Vil. Marshmallow, which is a nice super rare that we like. And Pongo, Foil Pongo, which is meh. He's evasive, I guess. That's cool. But yeah, this is also just like a free art checker for the Brave Little. I keep wanting to say Brave Little Toaster, but it's for the Mickey, the Brave Little Tailor, I believe it is. But yeah, guys, that's it for this starter deck opening. Again, in my opinion, this is the better one. This would win more games over the other ones if you kind of know what you're doing. Obviously, they're all set up to win, but I personally feel that the Amber Amethyst wins more than the other ones. Make sure to check out the other reviews. They should be up already. If you want to see more Lorcana content, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching, and take care.